Here's a situation. You have a list of part numbers with inconsistent types format. What you need is a way to get them all to be the same, so you could use a vlookup or a match function on it at some later point. So let's take a look at this example. I have a bunch of part numbers here. Sometimes when they get entered into the system, the data entry person uses a dash, say for example, and sometimes they don't. So you can see these first two part numbers are the same, but one time it got entered with a dash and the next time it didn't. So if I were to do a vlookup on this, if I wanted to match it against a price sheet or something like that, these would be two different, Excel would see this as two different products. So we want to get these all to be the same. So here I'm going to use the substitute formula. Come up here and show you what's required. The text is what I want this to work on, so I'm going to just click that. The old text is what I want to take out or what I want to replace. So I want to get rid of the dash because I've looked at this entire list and I've identified that the dashes are the problem. So if they were all missing, then it would all be consistent. And the new text is what do I want to replace it with. If I don't want to replace it with anything, then I just do that because I do not want to replace it with anything. So there we go. Here's that part number without the dash. It's that simple. Now I can drag this thing all the way down. Now I have a list of my part numbers without dashes. They're all the same. You can see that these two are the same now and they weren't before. These two are the same now and they weren't before. This one and this one are the same now, they weren't before. And this one down here at the bottom has two dashes in it. It got rid of both. So it doesn't matter what position the dash is in, and it doesn't matter how many there are. It'll get rid of all of them if that's how you typed the substitute formula. So now I can move on to my next step and do a vlookup or a match against a price list or whatever I need to do because I have consistent part numbers now. Let me show you what I did here. And that is a way to solve this need.